Elkamwe ute, ifle umfre, ixse ausente eatfe. Hello, everybody.
So who are you?
So, I'm Greg.
Amy.
And that, for those of you who don't know what that was Pig Latin for Welcome to Life from 6,000 Feet.
Everyone's like,
So-
well, yeah.
Well, yeah, everybody, some people understand that, some people don't. So, funny story about
Wait.
that. And what?
For those that are joining us,
Oh.
hello.
Hello,
Glad you're
everybody.
here. And
Glad
so
you're here.
what Life from 6,000 Feet is, or
yeah.
stories, anecdotes,
Funny stories sometimes,
philosophy.
philosophy, words of wisdom, just bits and
Sometimes.
pieces we picked up along the way. But anyway, that was Ig Payatinle, Pig Latin. And a funny story about that are we have two boys. Our oldest boy's 17, almost 18, a senior in high school. Youngest boy's 16 and a
Yep.
sophomore in high school. And my youngest son was speaking gibberish Pig Latin the other day when Amy and I and our oldest son Ethan were in the room.
Yes.
And Ethan's looking at him like,
You're an idiot.
"You're an idiot."
And he actually calls him out on
Yeah,
it. Like,
it calls him out
"That's
because
dumb."
one, he doesn't understand it, two, he can't speak it.
So it's dumb.
So it's dumb. So anyway, our youngest son says,
You're not bilingual.
"It's because you're not bilingual."
Yeah, you don't understand because you're not bilingual. And it struck
Yeah.
us as funny.
So it was a pretty funny story.
Didn't know you had to be bilingual to understand Pig Latin, but clearly
Yeah.
it's a language of its own. And
Yeah.
Gray can speak it.
Ixpe.
I cannot speak it, nor can I understand it.
Ig Payatinle.
So the point of all that,
Right, there's a point to the story.
there is a point.
Yeah.
It was funny though. He did really well speaking Pig Latin. Not everyone's going to get what you're talking about. Like, you're not going to understand
Right.
what other people might be saying, especially if they're speaking a whole nother language.
Also, even if they're speaking a language you do understand,
Plain English.
you may still not understand it.
And why would that be?
May not be interested.
May not be
May
interested.
not be interested in what they're saying. May not have any relevance to what they're doing or anything like that.
Yeah. A big part of it is you also haven't walked in their shoes, so they're coming from a different place than maybe you are,
Right.
and so them telling a story or a dream or a goal, and you're just like, I don't know why anyone would want to do that.
Right.
So the point of the story is, do you remember the point of the story?
Yes. Yeah. So there's not necessarily anything you can do about that, but you need to understand that that's happening and it's out there. That people may not understand what you are saying, or they may not want what you're selling, or they may not know what you're talking about because they've never seen it before.
Yeah, and that's okay.
And that's okay. And I think that's the point of the story is it's okay. It's okay that our oldest son doesn't understand Pig Latin.
Or his mother.
Or his,
I can roll my R's though.
Right. But that is the point of the story, and just understanding that in life and business that you may
Yeah.
be speaking perfectly plain English, but there's somebody out there that's going to understand you, but there may be a lot of people that don't, and that's okay.
And what do we say when people don't get it or don't get us? What do we say? Just
Next.
next.
Let's
And
move
we
on.
did a whole live over
Yeah.
that a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it was just about moving on and pursuing the things that you want in life, even when no one might get you.
Right.
Okay, so now, because we're live and you can't say no, first we want to invite you to subscribe to Plain Crazy, because we have all of our little antics over there on YouTube.
On YouTube. Yep.
You can find us at www.gregandamymyers.com. Lots of Plain Crazy stuff over there. But you have to close this now speaking Pig Latin. Wait, what
Got
are you
it.
going to say?
I'm not going to tell you.
Oh,
Angste orfe oining j usse on a ainplay easy cray. Ise uye ixne
now
equay.
he's just showing off.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.